they've sorted it out. This was said to me so I developed a curiosity.
Does Madam wish a cocktail?
I will tell you what cocktail I wish, and I'll tell you why. Once upon a time, a handsome young prince spotted me in a classy bar, walked over and said, "What will you have to drink?" I wish. That'll never happen to me. That only ever happens to other girls. But if it was to happen to me, I know exactly what I would ask for. It would be a champagne cocktail, and the cocktail would have to be in a proper champagne glass, because that for me is still the most exciting visual combination there is. A flute of champagne with the bubbles of champagne and all that the word champagne conveys. My first cocktail experience was when I was 13. It was at my auntie's wedding. I was a bridesmaid. No, I was a flower girl. I was a nervous wreck. My family had warned me about my role and the expectations of my performance. Stand straight, walk slowly, don't snigger. Oh, and your cousin is depending on you. After the ceremony, things got a lot better. Or at least louder. I was witnessing a whole new adult world, albeit from under a white linen tablecloth at a table. I was accompanied by a boy, 2 years older than me. We talked and giggled and laughed. It was fun, and it was with a boy, which for me was quite new, seeing as boy had been the enemies up to then. I'm still waiting for a guy to talk to me and entertain me at that time under the white linen tablecloth. What would I like to drink? A champagne cocktail, of course, and you'll find me at that table over there, under the white linen tablecloth.
Does Madam wish a cocktail?
No matter which male movie star I developed an interest in, I was always informed your Aunt Matilda would have sorted him out. This was said to me so often that I developed a curiosity about my Aunt Matilda, an aunt I'd never met. What magical powers did Aunt Matilda have that she could sort out Johnny Depp, Mel Gibson and George Clooney? What was meant by sort out anyway? Only one real clue was available, a photograph of a young woman in a turban-style headscarf. I discovered that Aunt Matilda was not and never had been a real aunt. In fact, long before I was born, she met a GI in a Glasgow dance hall, went to America and hasn't been heard of since, except for the family legacy of Aunt Matilda folklore. Matilda's reputation was for setting traps and snares for unwary, eligible men, and her memory evoked numerous sayings from older members of my family, female members of my family, always beginning with, "Your Aunt Matilda said." Some examples. If you stand too close to a man, he will kiss you. A woman who doesn't wear perfume has no future. And one evening, my mother remarked, I thought with envy, "Your Aunt Matilda said, when a new lover asks you what you would like to drink, always ask for something exotic." Apparently, in Aunt Matilda's box of wizardry, men were susceptible to the allure of the foreign and unfamiliar. What would I like to drink? I'll have a Japanese slipper decorated with honey-dew melon.
Does Madam wish a cocktail?
My turn. Stopovers are a bore. Stopovers are a bore. All I wanted to do was to get to Shanghai and prepare for the experience ahead. But I had no choice. The airline staff were more than kind to me. My accommodation had been upgraded to the 5-star Hotel Mandarin, one of the world's most famous hotels. And quite frankly, I was very, very thrilled. The hotel was a dream, all wood panelling and shimmering gold. And this was my big opportunity to experience the world famous M Bar. So I changed into my favourite outfit, made sure I looked sophisticated, cosmopolitan, and any other adjective that describes an international woman from Giffnock. Anyway, the M Bar was, well, sensuous. And remember, a girl only looks good in a bar if she gives the impression that she owns it. So I made it to my bar stool without falling over. Problem 1 solved. Then came problem 2, what to order? Then I was convinced that sophisticated women do not dither over a gantry of drinks. The waiter approached and said conversationally, "Perhaps Madam would like to try tonight's cocktail, prepared especially for you." "Yes, that would be lovely," I replied. And now, whenever I am asked which cocktail I would like, I always order the one from the M Bar, and do so in a very cosmopolitan, sophisticated kind of international way. What would I like to drink? Merci beaucoup, monsieur. La Francais Mojito, s'il vous plaît.
Does Madam wish a cocktail?
Mi hermano inocente era mi ruina. El café de la familia en Villajoyosa estaba a unas 50 millas al sur de Valencia, en la carretera de la costa, y era popular con turistas que querían una comida ligera o una cerveza pequeña a la sombra. Mi hermano y yo cargábamos el café, donde servía la comida y Inocente atendía al bar. Sin embargo, Inocente era pretencioso. Pensó que estaba en Madrid o Barcelona en un hotel grande sirviendo los famosos con las bebidas chulas y salsas. Escribió en la pizarra con tiza: "Pruebe la cóctel especial de Inocente". Al principio no me importaba, pero ¿cómo poder saber que Inocente, cuya experiencia de cócteles se limitaba a ver una película de Tom Cruise una vez, estaría demasiado obsesionado por los cócteles, que olvidara que los clientes estaban esperando? Su cóctel favorito, el saltamontes, timando un nivel de oscilación y vibración que nunca se había visto en cualquier bar antes. El saltamontes era un desastre. Incluso visité a Padre Ignacio en la Catedral de San Nicolás de Bari. Le pedí que me ayudara. Me sugirió que rezara a San Paulina, la patrona santa, que paciencia. El día próximo anunció que se iba a Obsterdorf, en Bavaria. Tenía la intención de convertirse en un instructor de esquí profesional. El día mismo empleé un hombre local atender al bar y tiré todos los carteles anunciando el saltamontes de inocente. And what would I like to drink? Make me a grasshopper. And señor, please make it pronto.